Welcome back to another episode of Chad Trades, where we're watching Bitcoin dumping in real time. I'll bring that over to you in a second. But what we're going to do is four very important, simplified ways on how you can identify a potential local bottom for a bounce, depending on what situation that you are, whether you're in the market, out of the market, looking to close your short, take profits, looking to chase a bounce, or just want a bit of green in your life, basically, and don't smoke pot. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through four things as fast as I can. 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row. Whether you're a trader or an investor, I'm sure that you will find this information valuable. So here we are looking at the Bitcoin price. So without holding you up too much, let's get into it. So the first thing, probably the most simple, is to look at candlesticks. And the thing that we're looking for in the candlestick, I'll bring it over right now, is a hammer, also known as a dragonfly. We're specifically looking for the long wick at the bottom. Long wick reversal theory is a thing due to many reasons. A lot of it's psychological, but other than that, big liquidity grabs, stop losses, etc. Bang it down. Well, we usually just have, in capitulation, we usually have one hectic red day. That's the most hectic red day. There's one that just sort of wraps up the party. It's like, whoosh, and usually happens on a full moon, believe it or not. And we won't talk about that. Voodoo. So that's the first thing to look for. On the 1 hour chart here, actually, we'll go to the daily. The first thing it was hammer patterns with long wicks. We can see similar sort of things in many places if we look for some examples. Long wick, big liquidity grab, get a low, long wick, takes out all the stop losses, get a low, long wick, look at that one there, beautiful long wick reversal, happens quite often. Bullets, look at that. The second thing, you might have guessed it, the second thing that we're going to look for is a falling wedge pattern, and just the break of the top trend line, basically. So that was a break, and that was a failed breakout. We'll talk about that more in the group. But these descending patterns, they squeeze, they get tight, they explode one way or the other. A lot of the time it is to the upside. With confirmation, multiple green candles. Look at the strength on that candle there. You can see all this sort of stuff. So these are two things that we're looking for. If you want to see another picture of it, I got it here. Boots, look at that. Bullish falling wedge. Boom, boom, boom. Need confirmation of the breakout. We'll talk more about that later. They were the two things. The third thing that you want to be looking for is bullish divergence on the RSI indicator. RSI momentum indicator, bullish divergence. We could potentially create a bullish divergence here because we have a low and then we're looking to make a higher low. So I've got the basic picture here for you. If you haven't seen what bullish divergence is, bullish divergence is when the price makes a lower low and then the oscillator makes a higher low. So that's the one right there. Boom, boom. That is counted as 2 counts of bullish divergence. 1, 2. We want to see 3, maybe even 4 if you want. 2 counts of bullish divergence. You want to see 3, 4 big ones. I'll show you a good example of this. So remembering technical analysis is more of an art, not a science, right? So you got to have a bit of that finesse that you add with your analysis, right? But just simply, you could even do, just to get crazy, 1, 2, 3, 4 lower lows. 1, 2, 3, 4 higher lows, right? Bullish divergence, 4 counts of it, very strong, and then look what happened after it. Actually, this is a wonderful example because we've caught it perfectly here. Look at this descending pattern, descending wedge pattern, strong as fuck breakout to the upside, and look at these scammy little wicks. Be it wasn't the last low, but it was part of a string of lows, right? A lot of people would have thought that was the end right there. Get that last fuck you, and then move on. So the fourth thing, and arguably the most important thing, is this. Ready? If you enjoy the content I provide, the angle we hit the market from, and don't mind giving us a second to plug our own program, then come check us out on Blockchainbullsio. Direct contact with myself and the Blockchain Bulls all-star team and community over 4 Telegram channels. Market updates, our signature daily bull score, the week ahead newsletter, profitable trade ideas and trade setups, quizzes and events where you can win rewards in Bitcoin, and our very own Steezy DGen keeping us up to date with the weekly roundup and the best crypto news and P2E gaming that you need to see. Whether you're brand new to crypto or a veteran, we'll be sure to set you up with all the best information to give you a fight and go. If you have any questions, just swing us an email found below in the description of this video, and we will work out whether this program is right for you. Cheers. The funding rate. The funding rate. The funding rate is to be simplified. If you want to learn more about it, you can see it on Blockchain Bulls. But what you want to see and what you want to know about the funding rate is, in the market, there is longers, there is shorters, people that are betting the price is going to go up, people that are betting the price is going to go down. When the funding rate is positive, the longers are far more aggressive. If, well, I mean, there's a scale, there's a spectrum, right? But if the funding rate is negative, then the shorters, people that are betting it's going to go down, are more aggressive. So what you see here is red. This is on the hourly though. People are starting to bet that this is going to go down further. The boat tips, when there's too many people on one side of the boat, that's what we want to see. We wanted to see people stop, see all the green here. This is all these people trying to catch the dip, catch the falling knife, buy the dip. Fuck that, man. Wait. But now people are starting to say this thing's going down to 20. This is what I see there. But anyways, for a bottom analysis, this is well, it starts here. So this is the first step to bounce hood potentially, but on a larger term time frame. If we zoom out to the 12-hour, I prefer the 12-hour for larger term time frames, because we're able to catch, if it loads, we're able to catch both sides of the 12-hour period, because they're different markets, different countries trading at different markets. What the fuck, man? Oh my god. We're back. We're back as we were. But look, see, not necessarily the bottom, but just a stop in momentum, because see this recent one where we made this big range, we had this cascading liquidations and capitulations, stop losses, and then look how crazy this funding rate went in comparison to the rest of the previous times, previous 12-hour periods. Bing, boom, bam, and all these people shorting are like, whoa, the price is like, whoa, nah, it's not going any lower now. Wait for people to start getting bullish again. Fuck them. So on to the next example here. Huge capitulation. People start betting that's going to keep going down even further. Whoa. You can just find these examples for days. Look at this. Huge. Remember that one in May 2021? Massive. Look at all this green, bruh. And then boom. People start betting that it's going to go down even further. Look at that wick. Look at that 12-hour period. That got to 0.1475. That is so big for Bitcoin on the negative way. You can't even, where's another time? That just stopped this dead in its tracks right there. And then mix that with the long wick reversal. Boom. Wooed it up. Not necessarily reversed it, but wooed it up. I think we'll leave it there. I hope that's helped. They're 4 very important things. Quite simple things. Join them together. Build the score. And then sort of just understand where we are in the moment that is the capitulation stage of price action. Peace and love. Like to talk to you and hear from you again soon. And remember, you can make money in both sides of this market. A lot of people prefer shorting because a lot of the time, as you can see, these red candles happen a lot quicker than the green candles. So people can make quick money shorting stuff. If you want to short stuff, I recommend ByBit. Link below. Don't use it if you don't know what you're doing. If you want to know what you're doing, I'll see you in Blockchain Bulls. Okay, catch ya. Take it easy.